Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we are talking about lesson 2 of the workbook, H2H, Haughty to Humble, which I wrote with my then 9 and 10-year-old son. He's now 11. But we created this workbook to really help him and to help other kids learn what it means to have a humble spirit and to move from an attitude of pride and haughtiness to an attitude of humility. So in the first lesson, we recapped the last video that we defined what attitude is in lesson 1. We talked about how it is thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and how that is a theme that we see throughout the book. So that was lesson 1, and then in lesson 2, we talked about the importance of attitude, why it matters, and we talked about the consequences of our attitude, that there are consequences in a negative way when we have a poor attitude and when we're prideful, but there are also positive consequences to our attitude when we have an attitude of humility. And I remember when we were writing this, my son did a really good job of identifying the negative consequences when our attitude is poor and we're prideful, and that it really does affect everything. It affects our friendships, it affects how we perform at school or in our sports, just everything. And so that is included in here. But then one of the other key ideas of this lesson is that your attitude can be your best asset or your worst enemy. So I'm not going to say too much more because I do want you guys to check it out, but I love that theme and then how that connects to one of the activities for this lesson later on. But just knowing that attitude is something that we can work on, that we can develop, that even if it's not initially something that is one of our strengths, it really can be. It can be something that is one of our best assets. And then our Bible verse that we focused on in this lesson was Philippians 2:14-15. Because it talks about how when we do everything with a humble spirit without complaining or arguing, that we become like shining stars in the sky. And again, that connects to one of the lessons for this, or to one of the activities for this lesson. So that is lesson 2. It is all about why our attitude matters and how the Bible even talks about the positive consequences of an attitude that is pure and grateful. And that we shine like stars. So that was pretty short and sweet, but please go check it out. Haughty to Humble, the workbook, H2H, written by myself and my son. And that is on Amazon for $9.99. And yeah, I would just love for you to check it out. So stay tuned and we will do more summary videos.